is go time. My name is Todd Grisham. Alongside me, former world champion Johnny Nelson.
You tried to give me the slip, didn't you, my friend? There was no way I was going to miss this.
It's time for our tale of the tape. First, we have Larry Holmes, one of the all-time great heavyweights tipping the scales at 213 pounds. And they'll be facing Muhammad Ali, weighed in at 210 pounds, and he stands 191 centimeters tall.
There is no joke about this. Someone is going to get hurt, the other is going to get embarrassed. Let's make sure they measure up well.
And here comes the Easton assassin, Larry Holmes. Dominated the heavyweight division in the early 80s. In fact, he went 48 fights before suffering his first defeat. Watch out for that very impressive jab. This is Muhammad Ali. Here comes the brand new world heavyweight champion. Just, of course, famously knocked out Sonny Liston. He's 20-0 with 16 KOs.
You can hardly hear yourself speak. The fans are going mad for this.
This bout is scheduled for 8 rounds of boxing. In the red corner, from Easton, Pennsylvania, here is one of boxing's all-time greats, the heavyweight champion of the world, known as the Easton Assassin, introducing Larry Holmes. Fighting out of the blue corner, introducing in this corner, undefeated in his campaign with a record of 20 wins, no losses, 16 wins coming by way of knockout. The renowned U.S. Olympic gold medalist and the newly crowned heavyweight champion of the world, the Louisville Lip, Muhammad Ali.
Expectations are sky high for this fight. Will it live up to the hype? We're about to find out.
The wait is over. The speaking stopped. The fight begins. Now, let's get the answers.
What a great venue and what a great matchup. Cannot wait for this one. High hopes for this battle between these two athletes. No rest for the weary. Oh, a stiff jab. One of the hottest tickets around. It's standing room only for this, our main event.
You can walk into an arena and be the hero. The pressure, the expectation, the desire from the fans. You can't get away from it. Ignore them. Lock it up. I know it's hard. I can hardly hear you, Todd. You've got to ignore them. Get on with your job.
Big shots from both of these fighters. Got to be careful, though. We're at the halfway point of this round, and both of these fighters have had their moments. Still could go either way.
Perfectly matched. Skill for skill. Tap for tap. Now, this fight will say, you know what, I'm just that notch above you, and so I've got to respect both of them. More than happy.
Drop their guard, they get caught. Incredible firepower from both of these heavyweights. Can't score with that right uppercut. Nice counter shot. This round's still up for grabs with just 10 seconds to go. Talk about Holmes in that last round. Well, he is glad to have heard that bell.
Wow, it's like two different leagues.
Breathe. I need you to switch back on. Get focused. Get your mind back.
Well, we've just taken a big breath, and here we go again. Not the start that they wanted, but let's see what they can do in this round.
This is one of those situations. You've just been hurt. You've got to get out there again. Be smart, be sharp. Don't be a fool, don't get suckered in. Make him fight your fight. Hold him, tie him up, just until your head clears again and your legs come back again. Because if you don't...
Oh my goodness, Johnny! Is this the beginning of the end for Muhammad Ali? And it appears they weathered the storm. How? I'm not sure.
Few days now needs to steady the pace. Get the pace back to normal.
This fighter is all about finesse, using a lot of angles and lateral movement.
Outside fights create so much unpredictable movement. Move left to right, box forward, box backwards. You don't know if they're going to attack or defend. Nightmare fighters.
Halfway through the round, and I don't know who's got the advantage. Great stuff.
Skill for skill, tap for tap. Just like a match made in heaven.
Straight right just misses. So much for boxing. This is a fight. And so far, the offense has been better than the defense. Catch and shoot. Despite what the judges' scorecards read, there are no losers in this one. Talk about Holmes in that last round. I promise you, all three judges here are going to give that round to you-know-who. Let's get it started in round 3. That round was complete domination. Let's see if we can shake things up here in this round.
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you've won that hands down.
Just as quickly as the action slows down and heats back up. Parries that jab away. Punch, counter punch. He threw a punch and just got countered. Defense is not an option for these two. These two are the perfect dance partners.
They're so close, so close. How can you separate them? It's going to be a hard night tonight for the judges.
Well done with that counter shot. Every time he throws a punch, a receipt is coming right back. Just when you think they're going to have a lull in the action, we get it heated back up. You know the scorecards are going to be all over the place in this one. Let's talk about Holmes in that last round. Pretty dominant round there. Let's see how they respond here in the next round.
Dominant.
There's the bell for round 4. That last round was huge for him, Johnny. How does he keep the momentum going?
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you've won that hands down.
That's another scoring shot. You'd like to see more jabs. One punch could end this fight for either of these two heavyweights.
Midway through the fight, if you are tired, this can be the loneliest place in the world. If you cheated, now we're going to find out.
They've got to use their jab better in this fight. For those who thought this would be a mismatch, you are sorely wrong.
Perfectly matched, skill for skill, tap for tap. Now this fight will say, you know what, I'm just that notch above you, and so I've got to respect both of them more than happy.
That counter shot lands. Not a lot of punch output. Thought there might be more action here. Both men step back for just a moment. Very close round with 10 seconds to go. Talk about Holmes in that last round. What would you tell this guy? He's got to do something different.
The bell, sometimes it can be the sweetest sound.
Everything in the bag, and now you've let him.
Great round, great round. Now relax, relax.
You've let him get back into it. Now it's a tougher fight, and he's going to be.
Start sticking a few body shots in there. Vary it up a little bit so he can't figure.
Stick him on the end of the jab, and then start gathering your pace and win this round back. Take away that confidence, stop him in his tracks. You're starting to make mistakes and you're
1-2 straight down the middle. You can't miss it. Great.
mind on the job. Get back out there and win the round.
You were smart, you weren't loading up, but you were still landing your power shot.
On. You've let him back into this. You're better than this kid. Go back out there.
Think about the defense on end and think about...
And that'll do it for the time between rounds as we get set to get back.
Right, let's go out there.
On to the fifth we go. Well, they got battered last round. How do they turn their fortunes around?
They've had 1 minute to recover. Now they've got to bluff it. They've got to bluff it. They've got to come out now and style it out. Get on the back foot, jab, rest on the jab. Be smart and pop until your legs come back. Then put the pressure on.
This is the heavyweight division. One punch could end this fight.
Sometimes when you have a fight, the best way to beat a fight is not give them what they want. Because they want to get you there. They want you to stand there toe-to-toe with them and have a tear. That's what they do in the gym every single day of the week. What you've got to do is you've got to frustrate them as they set their shots. Get out of the way. And they'll get so angry, so frustrated because they can't work.
A perfect counter shot. Do you believe what we're seeing? Tough to be a judge in this fight as both fighters have had their big moments.
Skill for skill, tap for tap. Just like a match made in heaven.
And he wasn't ready for that counter punch. Neither one of these fighters want to see the judges' scorecards. And he misses with that straight left. Make a mistake at the heavyweight level and not expect to be punished for it. When someone punches that hard, you don't want to trade shots. A very competitive round with 10 seconds left. Talk about Holmes in that last round. Well, this is the time that the trainer needs to come in and say something special. This fighter needs to turn the tables in this next round.
Needs a knockout without a doubt. Needs to go out there and think, right, you know what, next round, you're getting it. You're going to get a kitchen sink.
On the job.
Set him up, but he'll take him out. He's ready to go. He's absolutely shattered.
You're much better than this guy. You're much better. He's not in your league. Come on, switch on. Get your boxing back together and put it back on him this round. Get back at
That's it. Just start sticking a few body shots in there.
I need you to focus on what you're doing. You don't want to lose this fight, dude.
Stay focused. Don't let him back into the fight. Don't give him no free shots.
Kick out there and win the round. Get back behind your jab basic.
You're still landing your power shots. Good work. Don't forget the jab.
There's the bell to start round 6. It has been all one-way traffic. How do they turn this around?
That was a tough last round. Now you've got to make sure he doesn't put it on you. And that's what he's going to try and do. So tie him up, hold him, lean on him. Don't get drawn into a fight. Not yet. Not until your senses have come back.
One punch changes everything in this division. It's the heavyweights.
Todd, you know what? Sometimes when I've done in the ring with fights like that, when you punch them, you just want to run. You want that spaceship to come and lift you out there because you think, what the hell am I going to do now?
Does well to block that left jab. Not a lot of punch output. Thought there would be some more action here. Halfway through the round, and man, these two are going at it.
They're so close, so close. How can you separate them? It's going to be a hard night tonight for the judges.
The courage on display here is incredible. He's putting the pedal to the metal, but has to be careful that he doesn't run out of gas. There's a counter shot. Misses with the straight left. This round could go either way. 10 seconds to go. Let's talk about Holmes in that last round. As bad as boxing judging can be sometimes, there's no doubt who won that round.
You can't leave it up to the judges. It's up to you as the fighter. And the cornerman's got to put a firecracker on that fight to get out there and get the job done.
Get back out there and switch.
The jab's working nice. Those 1-2 straight down.
What you doing? You don't want to lose this fight, do you? Come on.
You can only take so much, and this guy wants no more. So there you have it. It is official now, and that is not the way anyone wanted this fight to end.